guys, and welcome to episode 11, I believe.
Indeed, it is 11.
UKMF podcast. Today we are doing our dream festival. Who we like to see at festival most, sort of thing.
Yeah. So yeah, the way we've kind of got it planned is it's like a 3-day festival. We've got 3 stages, and like if we went through like everyone that we wanted to see, it would just take forever. So we've kind of got like the headlining act of each stage over the 3 like for each day, and like who we want them to be. So I don't know how you want to do it. We've kind of split them up into like a D&B stage, then like a main stage, and then kind of like a second main stage. I think they've actually done that at Reading this year. Like, because it got cancelled, they've just got like 2 main stages. But if you've got like 2 big acts that you want to see and they're on them like similar times, like it's just going to be like crowds just like moving like back and forth.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how well that works. But kind of gutted that I didn't get Reading tickets this year now, after seeing Harry and Dan go to whatever festival they went to. What was it called? Boardmasters. Yeah. Like, just made me miss festivals and really want to go back. So I am buzzing for Boundary now. Like, I cannot wait.
About a month a bit?
Yeah, month and a week away. So 5 weeks, not too bad. Looking forward to it. So yeah, I don't know which stage you want to do first. I think
we'll start D&B stage.
Yeah, I was going to say it's the one that, as a collective, we probably know the least about. So, do you want to do 1-1, or you do your 3 and then I do my 3?
Go 1-1. We can discuss it, aren't we? So I'm going to go number 1.
Yeah.
Mr. Traumatic.
Okay.
I know you've seen him live.
I have once. I can't really remember it. Fair enough. Yeah, I saw him at Boundary actually. 2018, I think it was. Yeah, because you came to 19, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, it's 2018. Yeah, he was. From what I can remember, it was a pretty good time. But I don't really remember much. All I remember about that festival is like twisting my knee and then barely being able to walk. So yeah, I was literally just sat on the floor for like 4 hours of that festival. But
nice.
Yeah, that was fun.
I can't say I listened to him an awful lot, but
yeah,
for a night out or something, or if you're like going to a festival, it is a great music just to get you hyped up.
Yeah, it is a vibe. My first one I've gone for is Money Leng. We've seen them at least once together. I think I've seen them 3 or 4 times now. But we went to London. We saw them at London before we went to UFC and saw them. That was like a sick night out. So
I'm pretty sure they were at South West Hall.
Yeah, I think they were. And they're just like the kind of like at a festival, they're just like what you said, like it's like a crowd hyper, like it's just gonna get you in the mood for the whole festival.
It gets you in the mood for like the main person.
Yeah. Like you're just gonna have a good time if you're watching Money Leng at a festival, and then you go on to like not your big acts, because they are a big act, but like the acts that you like are there to see, unless you're there to see them. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Who is your second D&B dancey person that you want to see?
I'm gonna go for Bruce C.
Oh, okay. That's not one that I expected you to say.
I've never seen him live.
Okay.
No, that's a lie. We did see him live in Brighton.
Did we?
Wasn't it for Brandon's birthday? He was there.
Not Brandon's. Max's
birthday.
Yeah, now you see, I fell asleep on the wall there, so I don't. That was a.
So that was before. That was before I actually started listening to his music properly. So when I was there, I was like, "Oh, what's this?" And I went home, and I was like, "This kind of bangs."
Yeah. Do you remember the cab journey into Brighton that night? Well, I sung the whole way there, and ended up making the cab journey like £25 more expensive than what they like agreed on the phone. That is me at my prime, mate.
That's when you know you've done. That's when you know you've annoyed the taxi.
Yeah,
and they charge you double the price.
that was a good time. My second person that I've gone for is an act that I've seen 4 times, I think now. Wilkinson. They every single time you see it, like they just bang every single time. First time I saw them live, I think was Reading. Then I saw them again at Southwest 4. Then they were at Boundary last year, and I feel like I have seen them again, but I can't remember when.
I just remember when Afterglow came on at Southwest 4, the crowd just went wild. Everyone was singing along to it. It was just, it was mayhem, but it was a good mayhem.
And they are so much better. Like if they have I think they do like Wilkinson, and then they do like Wilkinson Live, which is like their DJ sets. If it's just like pure Wilkinson, then in a tent it's like a whole nother level as well. I remember the first time I saw it, like I was at Reading, and it was like genuinely up there with like one of the best acts I saw like the whole festival. It was just incredible, and I like can't wait to see them again at some point. So yeah, they are my second D&B people. Who have you gone for your last?
I've gone Chase and Status.
Okay, we've gone for that. We've gone for the same. Purely based off the fact that when I saw them, I don't recall seeing them at all. But I would quite like to experience it live for the first time and remember it.
I had a great time because I experienced it live and got to see you just going on, not a downward spiral, but mentally, I think it was. Physically, it was quite the opposite.
Yeah, no, it was a interesting. I just remember seeing like green lights, like green strobe lights, and then I remember getting out the tent, and I don't recall anything in between them 2 moments.
All I remember, I remember going in there. We were all absolutely buzzing to see him live.
Yeah.
1 minute, we're all just together. Next minute, your shirt's disappeared. You've now got a can of alcohol of dark fruits in your hand that you didn't have originally, that you found on the floor, and obviously it was a
funky dark fruits.
it turns into quite a raver. I've never seen you headbang so much in my life.
Oh, that was a good festival, but it was too hot.
The second day, I was like, I need to sit down. So I thought I'm gonna pass out. It was awful.
We were sweat. We did get the queue jump though. That was a big saviour. Imagine just standing in that heat for like an hour and a half trying to get in.
At least we got. And the worst thing is, they even check. They didn't even like check us. They literally, oh, queue jump. Come on in.
Come on in.
We could have smuggled anything.
Anything into there. We should have taken more alcohol. We should have just taken like pouches of vodka and just got smashed. But
we're too nice and PG for that.
We're too sensible.
We'd rather pay like the £13 for a bottle of water than sneak one in.
Yeah, that was a bit of an L. Chase. I love their music, and I can't wait to see it live and remember it. So that is who we've both gone for the same one, which is quite a nice way to move into our. Should we do like our? Not our main people that we want to see, but like our secondary people that we want to see.
Big names, but probably aren't like as globally known, I guess you would say.
Yeah, it's not how I've done it. They're just big names that I don't want to see as bad as the first ones.
That's right.
Yeah, I'll go first this time. So my third one are the first headliners that I've ever seen. So that was at Wildlife 2016. Rudimental. Okay. I just think you listen to Rudimental and you can just picture yourself in a field at a festival. You just listen to their songs and you're like, oh yeah, I'm here at a festival now. Like, yeah, I just love that. I love their music for like festival purposes. Not a big fan of Rudimental, but when it comes to festivals, it's the same as one of the other people I've got on here. Like, their music just bangs when you think of like loads of people singing it in a field. It's just yes, this is where I want to be right now. So yeah, who have you gone as your?
I'm gonna go for Easy Life.
I did have them in here. I replaced Easy Life with Rudimental because I thought you might go for them. So
I've seen him live. Well, I've seen them live. It was like once in Brighton,
Yeah, I
And
remember when you went.
the ticket, the show was only like an hour, hour and a half.
Mm.
It wasn't like a super long show, but the ticket was something stupid, like £8.
Yeah,
It
I
was
see.
so cheap.
Yeah, see, I didn't know who they were at that point, and then literally within like 3 days of you going, you keep on mentioning them. Like their music kept on like coming on the radio at work and stuff like that. And then like within like 2 or 3 weeks, I was like, yeah, I like listened to like
It
6 or 7 of their songs.
it is mad when we went to go. Me and Jack Lloyd went to watch them. It was
Yeah,
they were getting quite big. They weren't like big.
big, yeah,
Then after that, then they released their album. Literally, like radio stations, YouTube,
yeah,
everywhere. You just see their name now.
yeah.
And
I
they seem to
think
be getting bigger.
the thing is they could be like a co-headliner of like a festival, like second stage anyway.
Yeah,
Like I could imagine them at Reading, like on like the Radio One stage, like that. That seems like it's like a. They're not like Lewis Capaldi, but they're like they kind of got like the same like way that they just like all of a sudden exploded.
I feel like they have. Event over time, they'll probably be able to get onto the main stage. It's just they're not
Oh yeah.
quite big enough yet.
Oh yeah. No. Yeah. No. They could be like main stage, like 3 or 4 people down, or they could be like one of the higher peoples up on one of the
Yeah.
like slightly lower stages. But yeah,
Who you
no,
going for
their
your
music does
second?
bang. Second one is again someone that I've seen. Um, Travis Scott. When I saw him at Reading, it was everyone was so hyped to see Kanye, like so buzzing to see Kanye, and like Travis Scott was kind of just like overshadowed the whole day. Travis Scott's set was just incredible, and Kanye had just like not just released Humble, but like 2 or 3 months before had released Humble, and the whole crowd was just waiting for that one song to come on. He didn't play it till the end of the set. The whole set stopped for Kanye because like the crowd was just dead because they just wanted to hear one song. Whereas Travis Scott, I remember I think I lost someone in the group, so I was literally standing by myself. And at the start of the set, I was like, nah, I need to find this person, I'm like, literally just like, you got to bear in mind there's 90,000 people at Reading, and I'm just like trying to find one person within 90,000. It was just hopeless. And then like it got like 2 or 3 songs in, and I was just like, yeah, nah, this person's just gonna have to come find me because I'm having far too good of a time just like bop into this. So yeah, Travis Scott would be my second person. Who is your
I'm going Loyal Kana.
okay? Okay.
Don't know if you listen to him
Uh,
at all. I feel like you've
Um,
heard of him, but
yeah, like very rarely. But I don't think I'd be able to name any. Well, I probably would be able to name songs if I heard them, but like off the top of my head, I can't. But yeah, I've never seen live, so
I mean, I've never seen him live either. But
yeah,
I would love to see it.
yeah, I think yeah, from what I've heard it would be a good
It'd be a very calm sort of. It'd be like it wouldn't be like crowds going mental.
yeah,
If like a chill, like everyone be like, yeah, singing along.
yeah,
None of
yeah.
this crazy raving going on.
Nah, no crazy raving, but don't need crazy raving constantly. You need that chilled out vibe sometimes as well.
This is true.
Yeah, right. Anything else you want to add, or do you want me to
No,
move on to
who's
my
your
next
who's your
person?
third?
So I've gone for Bastille. Again, it's just music that I just imagine just like being in a field, everyone singing along to. And I think Bastille are the kind of band where you're like, oh yeah, they got a couple of decent songs. And then they start going through a set and you're like, this is a banger. Oh wait, this is a banger. Yo, this is a banger as well. What's going on? Like every song's like insane. And you know so many more of their songs than what you actually think you do.
Okay.
So I think if they were like the co-main at a festival, like leading into the main act, I don't think you could get many better people to just like have everyone around you like singing just their songs, and then like just that hype just building for like the main act to come out. So yeah, they are my number one pick for like second biggest act that I want to see on the day at a festival.
Fair play. Fair play.
Yeah. Who has Big Man Cav gone for?
I'm going for George Ezra.
I knew he would be in that. I didn't know if he was gonna be
I would
at
have put a main stage, but then I thought in my head, the people I'm thinking of now are probably bigger recently than he is, so he's been moved
yeah,
down.
yeah, that's fair. Yeah, he was like huge when he like a couple of years ago, 2, 3 years ago.
Yeah,
Now he's
he hasn't really like, brought out a lot of. He brought out
and
like
he's
banger after banger after banger, whereas recently he's not been quite as active on the music.
yeah. But yeah, nah. Again, he's the kind of person where everyone would just be singing along and it would just be a vibe.
Yeah, everyone would know every word to his songs, so
Yeah,
it just everyone would just be chilling,
yeah.
nice and
And I
calm.
think I think that's the best thing about festivals. You can have your acts where everyone's singing along, and then you have your acts where like you want to like rave hard, and then you want like your big name acts at the end where like you're just happy that you're getting to see these people live.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
So yeah, I do rate George Ezra. Right, so now we've moved on to the main stage. Who would be your pick for like the acts that you want to see? First one.
So I'm gonna go a bit unexpected. Lil Nas X.
Okay, I did. Yeah, okay. I didn't expect you to say that at all. But
It's just I can't say I listen to him like religiously or like I know every word to his song,
mm,
but his songs just bang.
yeah, they do.
Like imagine if
Yeah,
old Town Run comes on, the
yeah.
crowd would be ridiculous for that.
Especially if he brought out old oh, what's his name? Miley Cyrus's dad.
Yeah,
If he bought, is
the
it Billy
scenes.
Cyrus?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. If he got bought out, mate. Oh, what festival was it? Glastonbury when he did it, and like the crowd went mental.
I can't remember, but like even
Yeah,
like his new songs, they're just so hyped.
yeah, yeah. No, but he does release like catchy tune after catchy
It's
tune
just
kind of
catchy
thing.
banger, and they always
Yeah,
just do ridiculously well.
yeah. That's fair enough. My my first person that I'm gonna go for on the main stage is someone I don't think I've seen any of the people on the main stage that I want to see. Is Kanye. I think Kanye
Okay.
live would be insane. He's I think probably like 4 or 5 years now. I've wanted to see him, and it's not really even my kind of music. He's like one of the only acts in that scene where I'm just like, yeah, I love his music. So yeah, I just think there's just so many tunes that like if like imagine like Gold Digger coming on as like the last song of a festival, like that's just gonna send everyone.
Yeah, because he has so many bangers that could be like his last song
Yeah,
or his like opening song. It's
yeah,
ridiculous.
exactly. Yeah. So yeah, I think yeah, like that is he'd be like an insane lot like person to like you're gonna get like a banging song that you're gonna like end the night on, and then you either go back home if you're doing like a 1 day festival, or you go back to the campsite if you're doing like a 4 day, 5 day festival like Redden. So yeah, like Kanye is my number one person that I wanna go and see live for this. Yeah, for this one. Who's your next one that you want to see on the main stage?
I'm gonna go Tyler Creator.
Yeah, I knew again. It was one of the ones I knew for you that you were gonna say.
I've wanted to see him for years, but he
Yeah,
doesn't. It's not like the easiest person to. If you live in America, you're laughing.
yeah.
But over here, it's not like the easiest person to go and see. Unfortunately,
I think wasn't he billed for a festival last year?
I can't. I can't. I know. I remember
Or
he was supposed to come to a couple of festivals either last year or the year before. No, it must have been a couple of years ago now. And he was like banned because of like how some of his songs were so like what's the word? I was gonna say scenic, but
yeah,
it's not scenic.
yeah.
They're so like
I know.
gross sort of thing.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. No, I'm sure he was. I'm sure he was going to be at one at Manchester because I think Ashton was going to go and see him, and he was like gutted because of COVID, obviously, so it got cancelled. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah,
The
I'm
chances are
99%
he's
sure.
so big, he must have been at least one of them.
Yeah, what is the one in Manchester called? It's not. It's something. It was like Wildlife's like sister festival. They called. Oh, what is it called? Parklife. 'Cause I think he was meant to be at
Oh, okay.
Parklife last year. Um, yeah, my next ones is a bit similar to that. People that I was meant to go and see that COVID ruined. It's not going to be one that you're going to have at all. Like, definitely not. Rage Against the Machine. I was like on the fence, like if I was going to get a ticket for Reading last year. So don't know if I'm going to go. Like, would be like it's going to be fun because it's Reading and like Reading's always like a vibe. And then Rage got announced, and I was like, right, as soon as them tickets come out, I'm getting a ticket. Like, got my ticket like within like a day of them coming out. Big COVID comes along. Nah, mate, you're not allowed to go to that festival. I was fuming. And then they weren't on the bill this year, so I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to get a ticket. There's no point. So, yeah,
Maybe one day.
that one hurt. I don't know, man. Like, it was at their reunion after like so many years. I don't know if we'll ever get to see them again live now.
Fingers
So
crossed.
that's yeah, I don't know. I think I've kind of given up on that one. It's a bit like the Oasis thing, but there's more chance of them being able to see them than there was Oasis. So
Yeah.
that's why I've gone for Rage. Who is your last big act that you want to see?
I'm gonna go Roddy Rich.
Okay.
His song High Fashion. It's just a banger. I
Yeah.
love it.
Okay. Fair. Yeah.
I
No.
can't
Again.
say I'm like. I don't know. I don't know if he would be main stage. Maybe not over here in America. He probably would be.
Yeah.
But I like a moment like a couple of years ago, just literally listen to all of his songs just on repeat over and over and over and over and over again. So it's like being able to experience it in person in a crowd, and a lot of his songs are actually quite well known, to be fair.
Yeah.
So there would be a lot of like crowd interaction.
Yeah. To be fair, you've gone for like fairly like not out there ones, but like people that I didn't expect to hear from you. Like I did, yeah. I think it'd be like a interesting festival that you've like put together in your head.
Mix and match, isn't it? But it's
Yeah.
like yours is quite a realistic lineup of big names, whereas mine's got a lot of odd people.
Yeah, I think mine's full of like not festival acts, but like
Festival
people that
names.
like you do see them like year in year out on festival boards. Like they do tend to be like booked at like one or two festivals somewhere across the country, maybe minus Rage. Like all the D&B ones are like all over there on all of them pretty much.
Yeah.
Then Rudimental, Travis Scott, Bastille, they're always on a few. Kanye, I haven't seen on a UK festival in a while. Rage, obviously, they were last year, but haven't seen them in years before that. And then my last one is the Arctic Monkeys, because I really want to see the Arctic Monkeys, because I haven't got to see them yet. I swear I have like 15 of their songs just downloaded on my phone that pretty much make it into like all of like my like favorite song playlists. It goes probably for me like all-time bands. Probably got Oasis, and then you've got Arctic Monkeys for me. I love their music. Like, yeah, I just need to see them at some point. But you know, that point will come. They'll be at a Reading one day, and I'll get to go and see them. So I know that moment's coming. I just don't know when it's going to be. So at least I think realistically, I will get to see Kanye and Arctic Monkeys. I just don't know when. If it was on the same festival, that'd be an absolutely banging festival. But I'm sure we will find out one day when.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
For your sakes.
Yeah. And you'll be there. I'm sure you'll be there because it's just festivals are a vibe.
There will be someone there, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Kanye and Arctic Monkeys that I'm like,
yeah.
I'll watch that.
Yeah. To be fair, like I do think I'm gonna be like I think I'll like probably like end up like I don't know what the word is like phasing out going to most festivals. But I think I'm still gonna have like the big ones that I'm gonna want to go to even when I'm like
There'll always
30,
be that
40.
one festival that brings in the biggest of names, isn't it? That's where everyone's gonna always that one festival that just outshines the rest.
Yeah, like I think even when I'm like 40, like if there's like a banging lineup for Glastonbury, I will still try and get tickets. If there's like a banging lineup for Reading, I will still try and get tickets. Like it's just gonna be the way it is. Be interesting. Imagine like all the boys when we're like 30, 40 trying to go to Reading with all the little they're probably fucking unborn kids yet. Like
yeah, to be fair, it will be.
yeah. So yeah, it'll be interesting times, mate. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like we've covered our, I don't know if you call it like our dream festival, but
I feel like
I
it
think,
shows that the type of music that we both listen to is quite different.
yeah, I think we've got a diverse range of music that we both listen to, but then they're different within each other's choices of music as
Yeah.
well. I think this would be like a good kind of episode to get Ashton on as well.
Yeah, he'd be pretty good at.
Yeah, I think he would. Yeah, I think he'd love it. Yeah, no, it'd be a vibe. So yeah, I think we can wrap it up here.
Oh, cheers
Kind
for
of.
watching the best music lineup
Yeah,
episode, I guess.
yeah. All right.
Cheers for
Sick.
watching. Peace.
Boom. Shake that room.